Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to your weekly reading for August 19th to the 25th. This is for Sagittarius, Sagittarius rising, and Sagittarius moon. Let's jump into it, Sagittarius. As you know, this is a really big week. We are here mid-month, mid-year. I've talked about this in your monthly forecast and your annual forecast. This is a really big full moon, but there's a lot of other aspects that are happening around this full moon that makes it really, really potent, really strong. A lot of aspects from last week as well. And I'll bring up the ones that are important for this one that's not on this whiteboard because it does feel like this crescendo. Okay. But then you see after that, it's like, oh, everything is really, really nice. Now, this full moon in Aquarius, we've got two T-squares. It's at 27 degrees, squaring Uranus at 27 degrees. The Sun and Mercury squaring Uranus, 27 degrees. I talked about this in my last live stream. 27, I mean, it is a mutable degree, so it's just adapting to change. You're a mutable sign. You're gonna be fine. Just be flexible around this time. Now 27 equals 9. 2 plus 7 equals 9. It's happening on August 19th. 8 plus 1 equals 9, plus 9 equals 18. 1 plus 8 equals 9. So 9 is really strong here in numerology. Now, the reason I bring this up is because what are the chances that 9 represents the humanitarian, humanity? Guess what else represents the humanitarian? Aquarius. Okay, Aquarius rules the humanitarian. So really strong energy here. And 9 is also fulfillment, by the way. A lot of other things, but 9 is also linked to the planet Mars. FYI. And so, as we know, Mars is the ruling planet for Aries, the god of war. So it can be a little bit of, some not seeing eye to eye with someone else. And I say that because Mars is in Gemini in your 7th house. So partnerships, relationships, commitments, things like that. There may be just some not seeing eye to eye, but at the same time, don't forget, Mars is also action. It's courage. It's that passion, okay? That drive toward the things that you want. And I bring this up because Mars, remember, is squaring Saturn as well. But before we even get there, remember, full moons do illuminate. They bring things to the surface. Things culminate. There's a turning point. Aquarius energy is very radical. It's very rebellious as well, independent, revolutionary. So it represents freedom as well. So there is this sense of breaking free from something around this full moon. And it could have to do with, because Aquarius rules your 3rd house, something with communication, or even like the communication arts, like PR and marketing, or learning something. There could be something that you have graduated from in terms of learning something. There's gaining knowledge here. 3rd house is also siblings, aunts, uncles, cousins, and neighbors. You've had so much home activity, whether it's real estate, whether it's moving or family, or even getting married, things like that. There's a lot of home activity there. Now, remember, Mercury is going to be, and travel. There may be you coming to the end of a trip, or there may be some trip ending, or maybe you thinking about something travel related. The other thing I was going to say is that Mercury will be squaring Uranus. Uranus is in Taurus. So Mercury squaring Uranus, it's just surprising news. There's surprising news or information you may hear around this time. This is happening in your 6th house. So that is everyday activities, your routines, work-related matters, even health, fitness, wellness, diet, things like that. And so work may be the biggest thing here, but because you have all this Virgo activity as well, and you see we're moving into Virgo season. So just remember that this is your breakthrough, okay? This is your breakthrough moment. And maybe a little, it may require a little bit more effort than normal, only because the sun is in Leo at this time. We have a moon in Aquarius, and then Mercury in, Uranus in Taurus. And so that's 3 fixed signs. All right. So that's just, a little, be open to compromise. Be open to compromise and initiate the things that you want for yourself around this time. Okay. Aquarius is the future. You can even think that there may be some chapter closing that started around February of this year, the beginning of February, to the corresponding new moon that happened in Aquarius. All right. Now, speaking of stories, we've got Jupiter, ruler of Pisces, and you, that is squaring Saturn in Pisces. So we have the first of 3 Jupiter Saturn squares that's happening now. The second one's going to be December 24th. And so this is another story that's being told. There was a major Jupiter Saturn conjunction December 2020. Okay? December 2020. And so now we've come to the first of its squares. And again, there could have been something there with communication or siblings or travel. But in any case, there's or something that new that you were starting to learn around that time. But with this Jupiter Saturn square, Jupiter's wisdom, Jupiter is expansion, Jupiter's optimism. Again, it's your ruling planet. You would know this. So Saturn restricts and limits and just is asking for discipline. So you'll still be growing. You will still have that sense of spiritual growth, personal growth, but just know Saturn is going to ask you to have some structure, and you may even be implementing new systems, structures in your life with this square. Now, it may have to do with home because Saturn in Pisces rules your 4th house, and it's been here for a while. And that's why you've been having so much activity when it comes to the home sector or your domestic sector, or like I said, real estate, significant other, things like that. All right. Now, and just general activity there, especially if you're a Sagittarius rising. But every Sagittarius is feeling it. Now, you've got Mars squaring Saturn, as I said earlier. So remember, that's in partnerships, commitments for y'all as well. Mars squaring Saturn at the same time, Jupiter squaring Saturn. So it's just asking you to really focus on what motivates you. What are your passions? You may have like this eagle eye lens on career matters because Venus is in Virgo. And so that brings this analytical element here that is your 10th house. We are just about to move into Virgo season, but just remember, again, Saturn is just asking you to learn a lesson. That's all it is. Saturn is karma. Saturn rewards you. The more that you're in touch with your higher self, you'll pass his lessons. You'll pass his tests with flying colors. All right. When you're in touch with your higher self, you are invincible. All right. You're invincible. So just embrace your growth and be your authentic self and be strong for yourself and for others as well. Okay. Because you radiate, you have light inside you, this healing light. Tap into that frequency. All right. Love is the highest frequency. Now, Thursday, August 22nd, we got Sun moving into Virgo. We're moving into Virgo season. You got a lot of focus on career now. 10th house, career, public recognition, honors, achievements, fame. Okay. Fame. Even like leadership energy here. So even if you're not here for career, it's what you're exerting, all your energy that you want to be known for. All right. So there's got to be a focus on being productive in this area of your life, that even your daily activities, work is definitely going to be a big thing. Virgo natally rules the 6th house of work, but also service to others. So that's really nice here. And it can be, again, work. It can be your family. You've got a lot of family stuff, your squad. Remember all this Aquarius energy, humanity at large. You may even have focus on your health and wellness and fitness. Just remember to spend time in nature. That really helps. Hug a tree, put your foot on grass. It really, really, really does. It works wonders. Okay. And we're moving into Virgo season, Virgo being an earth sign, very helpful. Venus will square Mars the same day. Now, we know Venus and Mars are the cosmic lovebirds, and they're kind of like Rachel and Ross in an episode of Friends where they're in their apartments and they're not seeing eye to eye. It's just one of those moments. All right. So it's going to pass. Just know you just work with these energies. All right. Venus wants compromise. Venus is diplomatic. So work with these energies. You could have some moments where you're not seeing eye to eye, especially if it's something with career. It could be a business partner. It could be a colleague. For y'all, especially. Remember, Mars is in Gemini in your 7th house, and then you've got Venus in Virgo here in your 10th house of career. But for a lot of y'all, it still could be, a romantic relationship. It could be a friendship. It could be a situationship. So just think something here with one other person. All right. But here's the thing: if you are in a romantic relationship, this aspect could actually really stoke the flames here. It could also, even looking at what's going on for y'all, maybe something in career, maybe if it is a colleague or a boss or it's something within your career or something that you're passionate about. There could be something like really fueled up around this time where it's like, okay, I'm glad we got this energy out. That kind of energy here. But you definitely remember, you handle these energies the way that you need to. Do it with an open mind, open heart. Be in touch with your higher self. You control your reactions, but you control your reality too. Okay. Now on the 23rd, Mercury will sextile Mars. I absolutely love this. 1000% love this. This is a very stimulating aspect. Very outgoing, very spirited energy here, sense of adventure. You could be traveling. You definitely could be traveling. You've got Mercury and Leo in your 9th house. So there also could be a sense of traveling to some place where you loved in the past. Remember, Mercury is retrograde. So events, circumstances, people from the past resurface around this time. All right, there is almost even like this sense of nostalgia. So it could even be that you are traveling somewhere to see someone from the past that you knew. It could be even possibly even work related, work travel here. Or it definitely could be maybe you're reuniting with someone they haven't seen in a long time, and y'all take like a little trip, okay? A little trip down memory lane. But anyway, I really love that energy. And then you see, I just kind of quickly added down here. Do you see what's happening? So you see what's going on here, strong energies, and then everything's fine. You got 2 beautiful Venus trines, wonderful trines. And then Venus moves into Libra where it's in its domicile. So that's really exciting. Venus trining Uranus, that's going to be in your 10th house of career and work. So there's got to be some really big news that you get around career, your profession, work matters. It's really nice. And then you got Venus trining Pluto, which I mentioned in your monthly forecast. Absolutely amazing. That's so nice. All right. So, and then Mercury is direct. Mercury's no longer retrograde. It's a lot to look forward to. So it is kind of like, you've gone on a hike, you're climbing up the hill, it gets steeper and steeper and steeper. And then it feels like maybe the path even gets more narrow and narrow, but then you're determined. You're like, I'm going to reach the top. That's what I came here for. I'm going to get my reward. I'm going to get that $1 million view. I'm going to get that selfie with, the squirrels that are, singing, Can't Buy Me Love, whatever it is, whatever you want. Ice cream trucks up there. So that's what it is. It's like you got that crescendo and you go into this place where you're rewarded because remember, Saturn rewards you. So, oh my goodness. Let's see what's going on for you. Oh gosh. Sagittarius for the week of August 19th to the 25th. This is for Sagittarius, Sagittarius rising, Sagittarius moon. I just woke up my dog. And Ruby says hi. Ruby loves you. Let's see what's going on for you for this week, Sagittarius. August 19th to the 25th, Sagittarius. I do a traditional cultic cross spread. It offers the best overview. If we need to pull clarifiers, well, you know that we will. Secondly, Sagittarius, you know I love you. Thank you so much for being here. I am very, very, very excited for, I'm not going to lie, I'm really excited for fall. We're approaching fall in the northern hemisphere. It's been really hot. And I like jackets. So anyway, okay. Anyway, well, let's see what's going on. Oh my gosh. You know what? I'm gonna do a mic drop for you. I'm gonna give you 2. I'm gonna give you 3. You're good. You're absolutely good. Again, this is gonna be here's the thing. When I say like these are aspects, you control them. I mean, sure, they're happening, but It's the actions that you take. You're saying, I got this. You're saying, I got this. And you got one of the most special spreads that there's nothing like you're good. It's just like sometimes I like it when some of those, harder cards come up because I love guiding you and telling you what, okay, do this and do. I'm just like, you're going to be fine. You're going to be fine. You're good. You got Knight of Swords here. You got the Knight of Swords. So yeah, you're ready. You're ready. You're blazing forward. You're blazing forward, especially with partnerships and relationships, or it could be on your mind this week. As you begin this week, it could have been on your mind for a while, ever since we had that Mars-Jupiter conjunction last week that was in your 7th house of partnerships, relationships, and so again, it can be work, it can be love, it can be romance. Knight of Swords attributed to Gemini, so really big. But this is still, even if you're not here for that, this is you blazing forward. This is fearless energy. This is saying, go, 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 go. My mind's racing. I've got goals. There's things I'm thinking about. I'm going to get them with the Knight of Swords here. Okay, Knight of Swords. Look at him moving into the storm. When I say fearless, like, fearless. This is bold. This is very courageous. And then the Magician in the heart of your spread. When was the last time you got the Magician in the heart of your spread, Sagittarius? You tell me. It's been a while. I don't even think it's like this year. I mean, this is amazing. This is amazing. I mean, kicking off the full stretch. You're good. You're absolutely good. You've got this power. You've got this power to manifest whatever you want. This new journey's beginning for you. Remember, with that full moon, like I said, that's the end of a cycle. A new cycle begins right after that. Big one for career is coming through energetically, FYI, even astrologically, when you see what's happening for you. But oh my goodness, it didn't even matter which direction. It's up to you. You see, he's got all 4 tools of the tarot at his disposal. He's got the cups, the wands, the pentacles, the sword, anywhere you want to direct that energy. As above, so below. All right. Remember, we're talking about the Hermetic principles here. You've got this. You've got this. You've got the infinity symbol over your head. I mean, big energy, infinite possibilities with that action that you take. Remember what I said. It's all about the actions you take. All right. Now, the Magician, a card of action. Hand to the sky, hand to the ground. Pay attention to the hand to the ground. Okay, it seems like you know what you want. All right, you know what you want. You've got your dreams, you've got your goals. Bring them into your reality. You have that potential here. You have that potential. This is really great. A lot of passion here that I'm feeling. Even you see that he's got the Ouroboros in his belt as well. Red and white. Really listen, that's spirit, that's passion, that's blood, there's something forming here. We're talking about the ether. That was one of the, okay, I'm not going to go on a tangent, but you know how there's the 4 elements? Well, there was a 5th element, the ether. Spirit. All right. So anyway, you did get the 6 of Wands in your challenge area. All right. So there may be just someone in your life that is, what's really coming up for me is someone who is not really appreciative of some things that are happening, and it may be rubbing you the wrong way. That's coming up. Someone who maybe even has, like, remember I said the egos kind of flare up with Mars and Jupiter, all these Saturn squares, all right? Like a lot of authority there as well. But keep that in mind. Just work with that energy, and you're going to be fine. The other thing is there may be something that you're seeking that hasn't happened yet, okay? Remember, this is a weekly reading, all right? So yet is the key word. Remember I said, this is a month to practice patience. It'll come. Look, it'll come, all right? So you're going to be fine. You're going to be good. Remember, you got the Magician in the heart of your spread. You're just getting started. Now, you've got the 9 of Pentacles in your crown. A lot of y'all seeking new jobs, new careers, maybe promotions, maybe starting your own business, maybe doing something with a side hustle, side income stream, things like that. But there is a sense of wanting to do it because there is that sense of independence that comes with it and self-sufficiency. There you go. The 9 of Pentacles. You see the symbol of Venus all over her gown too. So Pentacles are your physical reality as well as, money and wealth is your physical reality. So it could be something that you're seeking, that you are really vibrating with, that is love. I mean, again, Venus all over her gown. So love, money, creativity, even just harmonies, pleasures of life, okay? Relationships, but this is abundance. This is enlightenment too. This is superstar energy. I love this for you. You're going to get there. Look at what's happening here. You also got the Lovers in the root of your spread. So what did I say about partnerships and relationships? Really big deal. Really big deal. And especially because what's really interesting is that Mars conjuncted Jupiter in Gemini in your 7th house. This card is attributed to Gemini. The Lovers is Gemini. So, wow. A lot of y'all may be feeling that this week. All right. And there may even be this surge of deepening a relationship that's really special to you. It can be platonic, by the way. Okay. There could be some platonic energy, especially as Venus does move into Libra next week. There's going to be a focus on that. That is your 11th house, your social network, groups you belong to, but it's also your hopes and wishes and dreams. So you're moving in that direction. You know that, right? With all this Venus energy, you got Mercury energy as well. You've got Archangel Raphael here, the healer. So that healing energy, remember what I talked about earlier, that light within you, it's healing. You've got it in you. You're going to feel it. I want you to feel it. It's going to really set the tone. And so it really could be something that's very influential this week, okay? There's also this big spiritual energy that comes with the Lovers. You see all this sunlight here, all right? And so that is optimism, abundance. The sun is a life force. This is really great because you've got the 8 of Wands in your future. So yes, things are happening for you. Things are happening for you. This is a card of action, a lot of movement here. This is a card where you see the wands all aligned, all right? They're all aligned. Now, if you are here for love, wow, we call this the arrows of love. If you are here for career, the wands, enterprise, career, professions. If you're here for just general, what's going on, this is your passions. Even creative energy is really strong here, all right? But there is definitely movement, and the wands, you see, aligned. So everything aligning for you, okay? And lastly, this is a Sagittarius card. All right. Attributed to Mercury and Sagittarius. So you've got a lot of Mercurian energy, by the way, a lot of Mercurian energy. Let me just leave. Let's go. Okay. Yeah. So that's your 9th house spirituality belief system. I love that. That is the 9th house. You are the native ruler of the 9th house. So I love that there's like a homecoming there. It's just so nice. It feels this expansion. Mercury and Sagittarius. You have Knight of Swords. Remember I said it's Gemini. The Lovers is Gemini. Mercury is a ruling planet for Gemini. And then Mercury is attributed to the Magician. Wow. Let's look at your stuff. Let's look at and Mercury is communication. It's communication. It's writing. It's learning new things, gaining knowledge. It's all of that. Remember this, the Aquarius rules your 3rd house. So there is that aspect there with this full moon in Aquarius. Sagittarius, if you like this reading, by the way, it'd be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments, all that, the fun things we like to do together. And I love, y'all are amazing. Thanks so much for being here, Sagittarius. All right. So, yes, there's definitely some things happening here for you. It seems like you may be leaving something for sure. Well, I mean, we do have the full moon in Aquarius, so yes. But there is some. Let me just get to it. You got the High Priestess, so this is really great. She comes out when she says, "Sagittarius, go within." Go within, trust your intuition, be in touch with your higher self. Everything Jimmy just said earlier, be in touch with your higher mind. That's what the High Priestess is here for. Okay, trust your intuition, trust your instincts. You've got all this great knowledge within you. Connect, okay? Everybody's got intuition, right? Every human being on this planet. What makes the difference is connecting with it, okay? And so truly connect with it, but I am getting a feeling that a lot of y'all are. Remember, there's so much spiritual energy that I'm feeling. So this is absolutely amazing and really love it. You got the devil in your external factors area. So first message coming through is that a lot of things that are fueling you this week is the fact that you do want to break free. You know, you want to break free from something that is holding you back. And so in a sense, this full moon could be actually really great for you. Now, the devil, you see that the two people are chained to the devil. So remember, I said breaking free. They can break free from the chains anytime they want. It is their choice. It's their choice. You've got that choice. Everything's a choice. Courage is a choice. Everything's a choice. Okay. So here's the thing. Very interesting. The devil, card 15, 1, 5 equals 6, corresponding to the lovers, card 6. You see the same people from the lovers in the devil. So, yeah, that partnerships, relationships really could be a big thing for you. And there is something, it just seems like there might be someone that you feel could be a little codependent. There could be someone who is a little, obsession is attributed to the devil, right? But also bad behaviors, pessimistic thinking, a lot of that. It's in your external factors area. So again, that is maybe one of the reasons that you are having this shift, or maybe even having conversations about, hey, let's talk about this. The other thing is, yes, it could be someone else that you may be feeling is being in a place where you really have to take that moment to think about what I literally said earlier, the health of a relationship or a situationship. And again, it can be career for some of y'all. Y'all got a lot of career energy. 9 of Swords. So where it falls in your staff, two things here. One, you are over it. You do not want to be in this headspace. You do not want to be over analyzing things anymore. You do not want to be in, and you don't want to be in no rabbit holes. You're saying, I'm ready. Let me move forward, especially my, the headspace, my mind space. Okay. The other thing is that a lot of y'all may be doing things this week where you want to be in a place where you have no regrets. Okay. And so feel that passion. Lastly, you have the Two of Pentacles. I can't even. Two of Pentacles in your final outcome. So it seems like you will be prioritizing one thing over the other in your life. And it could be a conversation that you have to have. It could be something that has to do with your self-worth and the value that you bring to things. And obviously, with the Pentacles here, it could be the fact that there is something new that you're starting. There may be this adjustment to it, as in maybe you're starting a new job. Maybe you're creating something new. Maybe there's something new that's happening in your life, something brewing in your life. And so there's that adjustment there, because you see that the Two of Pentacles is one of the most imbalanced cards. So it's a matter of bringing things together now. All right. Especially those dualities. Remember, you've got that protection here with High Priestess. You got the devil in your external factors area. So just remember, bring things together. It seems like it may be something new for you too, something that you haven't experienced before, but is an energy coming through. But the Two of Pentacles, interesting, because it is attributed to Capricorn, and so is the devil. And so that does rule your second house of self-worth and self-value, but also finances as well. Okay. So yeah, there could be a really big shift on this new career path, new profession. But again, it's wherever you want to put that energy, whatever your passions are. And there is this element of having a lot more of that independence, but also definitely relationships, partnerships here. That could be something. Do you want me to clarify? I'll do that. I didn't. I'm looking at the time. Yeah, you've got to. Wow. Oh, Sag. May I call you Sag? No, I won't do that. Sagittarius, look at all these pentacles. Wow. It seems like you are leaving something behind, something that you're recognizing this week. You're like, okay, I got to move forward from it. Okay. This isn't serving me well. So recognize that devil energy. And again, it could be someone else, as in like maybe it is a toxic boss. right? And you're recognizing that and like, okay, I got to move forward. But once you do, you're going to be fine. You got the 2 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles, and Ace of Pentacles. Wow. Wow. So you see something new is coming into your life and you are manifesting it with the Magician in the heart of your spread. The Pentacles, money, wealth. So when I say there's a lot of career activity happening for y'all, oh my goodness, it is happening, especially as we move into Virgo season. We currently have Venus in Virgo. Venus is, we have a new moon in Virgo right off the bat in September, by the way. We'll talk about that next time. But you're moving into this new path. You're good. You're absolutely good. Okay. Biggest pentacle in the deck. The biggest pentacle in the deck, the universe offering you this new path forward, something rooting up for you, something that's really special. There's this think of this as this gateway. There's something on the other side that is going to bring you a lot of promise, but also something that's grounding for you, rooting up for you. Remember, pentacles are your physical reality as well. So yeah, it can be a new relationship. It can be something coming into your life, as in something, in your physical world, like a material possession. It could even be, well, let me see let me just look what's going on for y'all. I mean, you do have your North Node is in Aries. Okay. Chiron's in Aries, your 5th house. I mean, maybe even a baby. I mean, like, there's so many possibilities, but even still, Ace of Pentacles, just think something's coming into your world. It's got to be absolutely amazing. I mean, this is the Ace of Pentacles here, and it's something that you're seeking already. Remember, you did have the 9 of Pentacles in your crown, but definitely identify what that devil energy is, but you're good to go. You're absolutely good. You're 1000% good. It seems like there is going to be something new happening, something that takes you out of a place where just like, this isn't my frequency. I'm going to vibrate higher. Sagittarius, y'all are amazing. Thanks so much for tuning in. If you like this reading, it would be great. If you like, subscribe, leave comments. Tell me what's going on, y'all. There's a lot happening for you. Now,